Good morning. It's Thursday. I have a question for you. How do you earn money? It's by earning people's trust in you and your product or your service or your skill, right? And how do you earn trust? Well, that's not as straightforward. In all our lives endeavors, we always seek out people we can trust. When we're hiring a babysitter, when we're choosing a political leader, when we're picking a mechanic, when we're assessing potential romantic partners, even when we are buying tomatoes in the market, our minds will attempt a quick assessment of the trustworthiness of the individual before we engage with them on any level. Now, as humans, we always want to minimize risk in our lives, and so we gravitate towards the people who make us feel safe, those who seem trustworthy. Now, there are so many things that our brains look for in determining the trustworthiness of another human being. How they look, what clothes or car they have, how they sound, what other people say about them, and most importantly, our own past experiences with the person in question. Over the years, our minds use this information to form their own little formula, which we employ in performing these on-the-spot assessments of people's trustworthiness. Obviously, a person's appearance goes a long way to help us determine their trustworthiness. Imagine you are entering the consulting room at a hospital. You go in and there's a woman in a white lab coat sitting at the desk with her glasses on her nose, her stethoscope around her neck, writing out prescriptions. Now, if this woman then asks you, what is wrong? Would you doubt for a moment that she's the doctor? And when she gives you a prescription, will you question her credentials before you go and buy and swallow the pills? Especially if she sounds confident too. You know, confidence is contagious. And a person who sounds like they know what they're talking about puts us at ease and makes us trust them. How else would Foster Ataminsa have almost convinced the entire nation, including some pretty smart Pentecostal church leaders, that he was a Nobel Prize-winning NASA physicist? How else would Dr. Fojo have convinced all manner of people, from scholars to parliamentarians to diplomats to celebrities, that he represented the UN and was awarding them in the name of Kofi Annan? The one factor in the trust formula that cannot easily be faked is track record. This is the actual answer to the question, how is trust earned? It is earned by doing exactly what you say you will do all the time, even when nobody is watching. It is by proving to people that they can rely on you to come through for them when needed. It's by under-promising and over-delivering in every human interaction with such consistency that your word can be taken for granted. Now, don't be mistaken. Having a good track record does not mean you have never made mistakes or will never make a mistake. It just means that you are honest about everything you do, especially your mistakes. There aren't many people who are able to meet this standard, but for those who do, no door is ever closed to them. In Britain and many other developed countries, applying for a bank loan is a very quick and simple exercise. You can do it from the comfort of your sofa at home without setting foot in a bank. All you need is your phone. You go online, you fill a form. The form is usually 1 page long, and it asks simple questions about who you are, what you do, where you do it, and how long you have been doing it for. The form is designed to help the bank to answer 2 questions about you. 1, are you who you say you are? And 2, can you pay back this loan? The system then checks your answers, which is like how you check the appearance of somebody and how the person sounds. They check those answers against your credit report, which is like how you would check somebody's track record of how you have handled debts in the past. Okay? Then it will give you a credit score, which is then used to form an instant decision right there as you sit on your sofa as to whether they will lend you the money or not. My dear friend, this morning I want you to ask yourself one question. How would you perform in a trust credit score? How would you fare against the trust formula? Would your appearance, your voice, people's experiences of you, would they all combine to give someone a sense of safety when dealing with you? Are you trustworthy? Now, if you're not, don't despair. Trust is earned just like money, and it's never too late to start building a good reputation. So start with the small things, and then the big ones will be added onto you. Nobody will trust you with the whole project if they can't even trust you to get to work on time. If you can't manage your own household, who will trust you to manage a nation? You can't lie about how you feel all the time and then expect your partner to trust you with their feelings, their heart. Trust is earned, but it's never too late. So start now and never stop. My name is Kojo Yankson, and I can't trust those who lie to me. So I won't lie to those who trust me. Good morning, Ghana.